Oh, wait, maybe a breakfast burrito? Oh, you want a sausage, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwich. Which one are you going to have today, darling? The bagel, croissant, English muffin, or biscuit? A breakfast burrito too, sugar? You must be hungry. And a large cup of coffee? Oh, you be careful now. Here at Bremerton 76, it's always hot. Oh, how about a brownie for later? You know we make them fresh. Thank you, baby. We'll see you later for lunch here at our deli. We have those burgers you love with all the fixings and our special sauce. Bye now. Y'all come back now to Bremerton 76. You know where to find us, honey. Right here on the corner of Rydell Road and Wheaton Way in East Bremerton.
Okay, welcome back to the broadcast.
Before we get going, I want to give a shout out to Eric Interiano. He's the photographer that all the great pictures for the placards are coming from. Guy's got amazing talent. I want to just give a shout out. He's out here tonight taking pictures of tonight's game.
Yeah, he does a great job. I've seen a lot of the pictures that he's tossed out there, and he does a great job taking pictures. That is for sure. Okay. A little audio problem here to start things off here in the second half. As the Knights lead at 46-12 here in the second half. Here's Miller with the mouse ball straight away. As the Rough Riders going left to right here to start things off. Lose control of the mouse ball, and Jalen Davis will come out of the fray with it. Feed on the baseline to Frank Allen, who's having a great senior night. Is Frank Allen. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 points for Frank Allen here in this game, and it's 48-12. Nice come back the other way. Here's Matthews. Drives in. Bumped by Miller. Frank Allen hounded by Hope. Gets on top to Dallin Anderson. Flips it up the window and in. Dallin Anderson, he has got 4 for the Bremerton Knights.
I asked Tatum's dad how many kids he has. He has 6. They're all boys.
Shot off the mark by Port Angeles by Hope. Feeds it out now to, there we are. Here's Hallberg. Skids will stop. Feeds on the baseline to Hoke. Shot up inside by Hope, won't go down. Jalen Davis in the front court for the Knights. Knights going left to right. Down Anderson from the corner, no good. Davis with the offensive rebound. Out to Miller at the free throw line. Tried to split the fingers, and the ball jabbed away. Stolen away by Port Angeles. Coming out of there with the steal is Hoke for Port Angeles. Here's Hallberg. Far side is Hallberg. Down to Miller. Drives in. Floats one up. It's short. Anderson with the rebound. Speeds out of backcourt. Here's Frank Allen going in. Maybe had the shot blocked. Here back the other way is Port Angeles out on top to Miller. Miller has Davis on him. Feeds it near side to Hoke. Working around the screen. Try to get it to Hope on the pick and roll. Can't do so. Near side to Solberg. Back to Hoke. Back to Solberg. Picks it inside to Hope. Nice feed. Gets it over to the outstretched hands of the defense of the night for Brock Hope. He's got 6. 48-14. Here's a steal by Port Angeles. Here's Hoke going in. Hangs in the air too strong. Flying in is Hallberg trying to get the offensive rebound. Can't do so as Enoch Taylor gets the rebound. Flies in the front court and scores off the window. 7 points for Enoch Taylor. Will this be the night? The Knights get to the 100-point mark tonight? With that running clock, it makes it tough. But it's 52-14 with 4:36 to go here in the third quarter of play. Here's Hallberg, far side. And drives in is Miller. He is bumped and knocked down to the hardwood. And a foul called on the Bremerton Knights. Going to go against Dallin Anderson.
Watching Port Angeles all through the second quarter and the first quarter too, trying to figure out what's different. What is this team really missing? The key part they're missing from the past, Port Angeles dynasties. And the answer is simply they don't have a dynamic point guard. They have guys that can handle the ball, but they don't have a dynamic point guard, who can control the game.
They're also missing a scorer like Parker Nicholson and Kaysen Albaugh, who lit up the nets in the final game of the year last year up in Port Angeles that knocked the Knights to the third spot in the Olympic League last year. Mears Miller at the free throw line. You can bring the ball down the floor as far as you please all you want, but if you don't have anybody to shoot the rock.
No, you're right. No, I totally agree with you. You have to have the scorer. But as you saw with Annie Wright, if it was Annie Wright's point guard that controlled the game here against Bremerton, without him it would have been a different game.
Yeah, Jeremiah. Trying to think of his last name. Out on top, Frank Allen for three off the mark. Ball jab loose. Feeds back out to Luke. Luke Sitchie for three. How about that? Back the other way. Hunter Flores.
The Bremerton bench were holding their breath when he took the shot.
So some of the talent tonight up coming back up. The feeds inside to Allen. Ball tapped up again. Actually, Sitchie's, he's a senior, but nonetheless, good for the kid to get some points in the varsity level. Contact underneath.
This is his first varsity game. Obviously they moved him up because it's a senior night, so.
As well they should. Hey, Brickman coming in for Port Angeles. Junior Davis Recorder in for the Knights. Get it inside to Pierce. And a foul called on Frank Allen. That's his second personal foul. Just tonight's first non-shooting foul, however. They finally get it in to Flores. Here's Wallace. Spins into the lane. Flips it up off the window short. Frank Allen will rip down the rebound. And a pass overplayed and jabbed out of bounds by Flores.
One more rebound and Allen will have a double-double.
Another good game for Frank Allen. You're going to miss him next year, but they'll be in. And here's McCorder, short from the near corner. Wallace with the rebound, speeds out of backcourt. Kicks in, and I think he walked with it that time. Nobody saw it. Took two steps before he put the ball down. Driving in is Pierce, who elevates from 10 feet off the mark. McCorder with the rebound. Yeah, Jeremiah Harshman was the Annie Wright's guard.
Right, there you go.
And I had to think of his last name.
He did a superb job. Controlled the game, got the ball to his teammates. He was the difference in that Annie Wright game.
Yeah, no, I agree with you 100%. Like I said, he controlled the tempo, found the open players, and of course the suffocating defense by the collective team as well for Annie Wright. Jaden Davis crossover dribble, drives in, feeds off to Anderson from short range on the far side, out to mark, no good. Frank Allen will rip down the offensive rebound. He goes right back up with it and is fouled on the play. And we'll go back to the free throw line to shoot for the Bremerton Knights. Allen's free throw, the foul's on Hallberg. And with the running clock, we're already at 48 seconds to go in the third quarter, which is going to...
game good. I could be in bed by 8.
You guys in your sleep. You guys in your sleep. Speaking of which, I'll be sleeping in Saturday morning, so what the heck. When I did my summer day job at the Eagles bartending on Saturday mornings, I was there the other day. Here's a spin around inside by Wallace. Up fake that time by Ashton Gettleman. Gets a flyby from Jalen Davis, and scores.
19 points to end the third quarter. You cheer for anything.
58-19. Knights on top.
A lot of turnovers this quarter, just taking chances where they probably shouldn't.
The mark that time by Pierce. Off at the rebound. They're still gathering for on the 4 is Brinkman. Brinkman with it. Here's side now to work the ball around is Flores. And that's going to be fires one up to win the third quarter of play. It's all Knights tonight. 58-19 on top all over the Port Angeles Rough Riders, which means next Monday night, and we'll have that for a delayed. Now check this out now, guys. We'll have a delayed broadcast for that game on Monday night. As I know, we'll have that back. We'll get back and we'll get that up for you as soon as we can on Monday night. But the big game will be in Sequim, Washington on Monday night. I believe a 7 o'clock tip-off over there. And so we'll have that game, the league championship game, on a delayed broadcast format for you.
Well, the way that works out is that right now Bremerton's got a 1-game lead on Sequim. If Bremerton wins the game, which the potential's there, they are the undecided league championships, will go first round in the playoffs. If Sequim wins, which is a great possibility because it's on their own floor, they'll be co-league champions and they'll decide the seeding right after the game of who's going to be the number 1 seed going into the postseason.
And how does that tiebreaker work if Bremerton and Port Angeles and Sequim were to tie, because they end up with identical records?
Usually it's a tiddlywink game. The first guy to make 5 tiddlywinks, actually the team does so. But I've heard the backup method is a coin flip, so they might go to the coin flip this year.
I thought they might go to league record first and then overall record and from there. So that'd be, takes less time and trying to figure out everything else, I guess. Driving in is McCorder, spins around in the baseline. Is Junior Davis McCorder. How much does he have? He has 4? 5? Okay, well, then we're on concurrent because that's what I have it for. Hope feeds off to Pierce. Losing control of the basketball, picking up was Ashton Gettleman. Works the ball around, feeds it off on the baseline. The Hunter Flores who springs up and scores. The future is bright for Port Angeles. Turner drives in as Turner steps back from 16. The front rim off the mark, no good. Rebound pulled down by Wallace. Feeds it up to Flores, who has 4 points on the night, and the Bremerton Knights will call a timeout as this game is all of a sudden is in jeopardy now at 60-23. Just kidding. Knights on top. 7:03 to go here in the fourth quarter. Play. It's time to start thinking, Jim, about our player of the game. I thought maybe it'd be kosher to bring in Frank Allen and Dallin Anderson to talk about their experience as a senior and what it's going to mean to them to go back to the playoffs for the Bremerton Knights, and maybe bring in Luke Sitchie as well, as he's a senior as well. So I thought that might be relevant tonight for the Bremerton Knights seniors, who may or may not be playing their final home game here at Les Eathorne Gym in Kenwills Court, which would be an emotional moment for those guys, sure. As Dylan McKay is in the lineup. We got McKay, Turner, Bean, McCorder, and who's number 20, Jim? Is that who's number 20 out there for the Knights?
Oh, that's just
Leggins?
No, he isn't on the roster.
He's wearing 20. Is that what he is?
Yeah, Luke 60. They didn't have it.
All right, noted. Port Angeles with the basketball, going left to right, driving in and fouled. Or what do we got? We have an offensive foul, double. Didn't see him make the call for that, but nonetheless. Yeah, I can't do that. You can't do that. Turner with the basketball, coming in front court against the defense of Wallace. Hands off to McCorder. Goes right. Up the mark. Rebound pulled down by Benoit, actually. Daniel Benoit. Far side. Here's Flores. Feeds off. Ball tapped away momentarily by Bean. Controlled in by Benoit. Now Flores again. Elevates for 14 feet and hits.
Time down the floor if Turner can use his teammates.
Flores at 6.
Doesn't look like it.
Turner drives in, leaves it short. Rebound pulled down by Wallace. Here he comes out of back court into front court. Crossover dribble, up fakes. Feeds it near side to Benoit. Drives against, here's a guy making do a fade shot, but he hits it. Nice job, Daniel Benoit, the 6'1" sophomore. Able to get over the top arms of the skyscraper and be in. He just passed you out of the way, stolen away by Benoit. Feeds down and going in, he was going to pack it down with Brody Pierce. Gets shoved in the small of the back, does not go down, and he'll go to the free throw line instead. And it's going to be McKay with the foul for the Bremerton Knights, Jim.
Yeah, right now Turner's the point guard for this squad, and all 3 times he's come down, he's gone to the basket to score. He's got to get his teammates into the game. Yeah, he has the ability to score, he has the ability to create, but right now he's not. He's trying to get his.
First free throw good by Pierce. Second free throw in and out. Ball tapped out, corralled by McCorder on the run. Here to come tonight. Skip pass ahead to Turner. Feeds it for a long 3. Looks good, too strong. By Luke. Is it Sitchy? Or am I getting that right? Looking left to pass and then firing up instead for 3 is Jude Wallace. Jude Wallace with a ripple and the triple for him. It's 60-26, or 60-30 now, excuse me.
See if Turner can get an assist.
Here's Sitchy working way around the perimeter, feeds the near side for McKay. Air ball, rebound pulled down, long pass down, feeds the far side to Benoit, who spins and scores. Nope, that was Asher Gettleman, excuse me, I thought he had the ball. 4 points for him. Gettleman gets into the act. 60-32. 3:57 to go here in the fourth. Here's Turner. Steps back for 3. In and out. Off the rebound, pulled down by McCorder. Near baseline. Spins and fires off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Flores. Near side for Hope. For Brock Hope off the mark. Near side for 3 for McCorder. Off the mark, rebound pulled down by Pierce. Long pass down to Flores, up fakes. Right there, and is waiting for him is being, so he has to get rid of it. Feeds it near side for 3 from Wallace. Off the mark, to the offensive putback is good. Put back up and in by Daniel Benoit. He's got 4 off the bench. And 60-34. But there's Jaden Turner coming back and firing again. Hits a shot. He's got 9. Shot off the mark that time by Flores. Getting as many shots in as they can. Here's McCorder again for 3. Near corner. They ripple the triple for Junior Davis McCorder. He's got 5 for the Bremerton Knights. And it's 65-34. Timeout on the floor.
It's going to be a speed timeout. It's a substitution timeout. The coach that calls the timeout can control the length of the timeout. That's all Coach Davis is doing. He's calling a timeout. So we're back to play.
I know what a timeout is. I know it's a 30 or a minute.
No, it's not. No, they're right back to playing again.
I know.
My fault.
You don't. I mean, I do public address for the love of God. I know. You're not wrong. It's just I know what's going on. 65-34.
First personal.
Foul. And Liggins gets a foul. He's in the game. First free throw is good by Wallace. He's got 4. Next one by Wallace. He'll bend flex and release on a quick. You're right, Jim. It's going to be 7:30. He could be in bed by 8:15. Go home, have a stiff one. I might just do the same. Here's the McKay air ball. Going to hear it for some of the fans in the stands. Wallace with the rebound. Comes out of backcourt, works against the defensive leggings, drives by him. Nice move, flips it up the mark, no good. Here's the skyscraper. Bean needs one of those blinking lights like a radio tower. That's how tall he is. So people know. In and out by leggings. Here's Lamuda who gets the rebound, puts it back up, and he'll end up at the free throw line. As we talk, Jim, all the time, I mean, look at Bean, a 6'10 freshman. Get Lamuda, a 6'8 junior. The Knights they could have a whole different look team next year. And we know they'll have the speed on the floor, but they'll also have the big guys to look forward to. And that will cause a whole dimension, don't you think, in what we can see from the Bremerton Knights next year in the 2025-26 season.
Yeah, kind of. But you got the same core of players, so.
Yeah, but I mean, it gives them a dimension. They can go big or they can go small. It's pretty true. Ball tapped up by BN. Rebound yanked down by Benoit. I wish he was in the game more. I would love to have seen Benoit more tonight. His driving in with the left hand is Benoit. Misses the shot. Here's a steal, however, and getting the bucket is Jude Wallace. The steal, and then he goes in and gets the deuce and is fouled on the play. He's got 6. And as you know as a coach, Jim, it's just not easy, man. If you're in transition with players and you know you're in transition with the players, what do you do? What do you do as a coach in that time when you know you just don't have the talent, but the talent's waiting in the wings?
You develop it. You spend a lot of time in practice running individual drills.
Here's Lamuda from 18. Gets it on roll. Mark Lamuda. You'll love it. 67-37. As the referees come back and score, the Knights they'll work the ball around to Leggins, who goes in, flips up high up the window. There's Lamuda with the rebound. Gets 7 seconds. Feeds it out. The crowd yelling to shoot. Are they going to shoot or not? One, are they going to hold it out and call it a game? 67-39 is your final score. And again, the only defense on the floor tonight, really to stop the Knights, was the running clock. So they could not get to the 100-point mark tonight. Okay, does George know who we get coming in? Right on. And so that's good. For those watching on Facebook, stick around. And for those listening as well, go to our YouTube page. Just go to ispnsports.com. Click on the YouTube page, and we will see you there for the game replay and player interviews. So stick around. We're back with that when we come back. Okay, stop that.